Épisode numéro 12 consacré à notre série dans WWE, ma carrière, mon joueur. On retrouve tout de suite les aventures de Nikita et Fred. Alors on commence tout de suite dans les vestiaires. Première étape, on check un petit peu les SMS qu'on a reçus. Brooklyn Van Braun, qu'est-ce qu'elle nous dit ? Je ne sais pas pourquoi tu ne me réponds jamais, mais j'ai du nouveau. Tu dois déjà le savoir puisque tu suis sûrement ma carrière de manière obsessionnelle, mais ça fait 3 ans que je suis la championne de ma catégorie et je commence à m'ennuyer. Je crois que je vais commencer à chercher de nouveaux défis, quelque chose qui montrerait au monde l'étendue de mon talent. Tu vois, je pense vraiment que je pourrais être la meilleure dans tout ce que j'essaie, dans d'autres sports évidemment, mais aussi en musique, en architecture d'intérieur, en spéléologie. Putain, mais elle a pas les chevilles qui ronflent, elle. En cartographie, en ingénierie aérospatiale, en stylisme, en mannequinat, en dressage de chiens, en thérapie génique, expérimentale, oh là 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 là, même en pêche compétitive, bon je suppose que c'est un sport, en conception de site web, en courtage d'action, en écriture de livres pour enfants, ce sont deux choses différentes. En cuisine, en concours d'orthographe, en apiculture, en mise en œuvre politique, des ressources humaines, en construction de ponts, oh putain, bref. Possibilité infinie, je serai toujours là où on ne m'attend pas. Ouais. Par contre, c'est marrant parce que j'ai l'impression qu'il y a un truc vocal, mais il s'est pas déclenché. Lita, si tu continues à battre toutes les superstars d'Euro, je vais peut-être devoir reprendre du service, mais ça serait beaucoup trop fatigant en continu comme ça. Ça c'est sympa, un petit message de Lita. Mickyie, je sais que tu as beaucoup à faire, mais ne sous-estime pas Charlotte, sinon elle t'arrachera ton titre. D'ailleurs, il est juste à côté. Ric Flair, wouh! Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il nous dit? Red, après ce soir, ton titre appartiendra à The Queen. D'accord. Merci du message de soutien. Un petit podcast.
Are you sick of going through life unrecognized and unappreciated? Well, what if I told you in just a few months I could make you famous around the world? Because that's what I did for WWE superstars Red and Trey. With my help, and a sizable but fair tuition, they went from losers to bruisers. So if you want to get on the fast track to WWE success, there's only one place to do it, Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy. Fame and fortune is only one call away. So give me a ring, and I'll see you in the ring. Red and Trey did not authorize this message, and WWE success is highly unlikely.
And we're back after that word from our new sponsor, Riley Flash's Wrestling Academy.
I still think we would have gotten way more ad money out of the sod industry.
I guess the grass is always greener on the other side.
Damn it! See how easy it would have been to segue into their commercials?
Well, speaking of segues, let's not so smoothly segue into talking about the Miz and Trey battling over the lead role in Rank and File 4. Who are you pulling for in this one, Cole?
Miz all the way. It's insane that he even has to fight for the role at SummerSlam. In fact, if he somehow loses to Trey,
Je pense que le podcast a eu lieu avant notre combat du SummerSlam qui était dans la fin de l'épisode d'avant.
We'll see how those Hollywood bigwigs like that.
Wait, if you bought tickets to all the screenings, wouldn't the movie still make money?
Well, hey, do you want to poke holes in my plan, or do you want to be on the forefront of social justice?
Well, I'm actually hoping Trey wins, so yeah, I think I'm out on this one, buddy.
Fine. Be on the wrong side of history. Ooh, what if I hired a bunch of people to wait in line at the theater, so when moviegoers walk up, they decide to see a different movie because no one wants to wait in a long line? Poke a hole in that.
Well, usually when you see a line for something, it means it's pretty good, so that actually might cause more people to want to see the movie.
Christ! There's no way around this. Miz has to win.
Eh ben non, il a pas gagné le Miz.
Busy night for you, huh? I mean, if I were defending my title against an opponent like me, I might be just a little more focused on my match.
Don't worry. I'm more than capable of helping a friend out and beating you in the same night.
Well, while you've been off auditioning for movies and getting in fights with your old high school bully, I've been training for our match. You see, it's become a bit personal for me. You might even say I feel disrespected by your attitude. It's like everything's easy for you, huh? You show up in WWE and just waltz your way to the top? Well, that makes me angry.
Didn't you do the exact same
C'est
thing?
ce que j'allais dire.
Not even close.
You're right. It's not the same. Because I didn't have a famous dad to help me get here. I've earned everything I have.
There it is again. Disrespect. And speaking of that, beating me is not even on your list as far as I can tell.
I only put my goals on there, not things I expect to do.
Ah, comment elle l'a cassé.
Fair enough. Well, after tonight, you'll have a new goal to put on your list. Take
Alors, on a le choix de disputer le match contre Charlotte, oui ou non? Bah, plaisir.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Raw Women's Championship.
Alors, c'est assez marrant parce que finalement, on est toujours à SummerSlam. Ils ont scindé l'événement sur 2 chapitres.
Let's not forget, the title is on the line here tonight.
How can I forget? I've been looking forward to this match for a long time.
Well, she's the top woman in the division for a reason, but can she back it up here tonight?
That's the big question, Michael. But if you force me to make a pick heading into this match, I'd have to go with the champ. Until somebody proves otherwise, she is definitely the top of the women's division. Just like you said, Michael.
The Queen.
Already a legend.
Charlotte's already a legend because this is a what have you done for me lately business. And the Queen never rests on her laurels, never spends any more time than needed celebrating the history she's made. Charlotte is constantly moving forward to become the greatest superstar sports entertainment has ever known. Introducing the challenger from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair. And introducing the champion from New York, the Raw Women's Champion, the Queen.
We're about to see which woman rules the landscape around here.
We've heard coming into this match that Charlotte has felt disrespected by Red, especially considering Red did not put beating Charlotte.
Alors, il faut gagner par tombée ou soumission, pas d'objectif intermédiaire.
But now we've seen its potential downside. It's provoked Red's opponent tonight, who's already imposing enough without extra motivation. It's kind of similar to bulletin board material in sports, when a player talks trash and provides some extra incentive for their opponent.
What would you know about that? Anyway, some of those points are good, but the time for talk is over. Let's find out who can back it up.
J'ai l'impression qu'elle va m'avoir usé mon cardio. Non, c'est bon.
Straight punch out of it in the corner.
Oh, look at this aggression in the corner.
Yeah.
Entrée.
Anticipated that attack perfectly.
You know, guys, it's pretty amazing that in just a few short years, Charlotte has earned the moniker the Queen by ruling over every WWE show.
Charlotte Flair's natural ability in the ring is second to none, and you can imagine that's going to be an integral part of her winning this match.
Absolutely, Byron. The Queen wasn't just born into this business, she was born into greatness, and she'll no doubt show that tonight. But she'd be smart not to just focus on her athleticism, but also implement some power moves. If there's one thing people underestimate about Charlotte, it's her power game.
Byron, you mentioned Charlotte becoming the Queen, and it shows with her regal entrance, high-priced robes, and flawless moves.
With all the groundbreaking matches Charlotte's competed in, I'd love to see a Queen of the Ring tournament make that title official.
Ah, la garce. Coup derrière le genou, là.
Brutal knee right to the face.
Je peux pas me défendre. C'est pas terrible, mais ça m'a évité de prendre un mauvais coup.
Heavy duty right hand. On the apron.
Ah, c'est passé. On n'a pas beaucoup cassé de table dans cette saison pour l'instant.
You can lose the match and still keep the championship.
The cutter never ceases to amaze me.
RKO.
Look at this.
Qu'est-ce que c'est agréable qu'elle soit si rapide à monter en haut de la troisième corde. Pas trop si ça a compté là.
The champ to the top turnbuckle.
Missile drop kick finds its mark.
Ça touche, mais c'est pas.
Ça
pourrait être plus
She's got
violent.
the skill to go on runs. Now we'll see if she has the stamina.
If you asked me at the beginning of the night, I'd tell you that there was no way this
plusieurs
title reign was coming to
possibilités.
an end. But now, I'm not so sure. The challenger just refuses to be denied here tonight.
Inverted suplex.
6. The champ to the top turnbuckle.
7. Wendy Richter, Trish Stratus, Sherry Martel, Lita. So many great Hall of Famers help make the Women's Championship the prestigious prize it is today.
Ah là, c'est contré.
Charlotte with a nice
Ouh,
reversal.
il y a eu un spear là. Il retourne. Yes, c'est passé.
The challenger's hopes are slipping away.
Yeah, this could be the end of the road for her.
Charlotte needs to utilize some of that famous Flair stamina to get back in this.
I agree with you.
We are beginning to reach a point of desperation in this match.
These athletes' bodies can only take them so far. You have to imagine they're reaching their breaking point.
Alors, est-ce que ça va passer notre My God?
On the announce desk now.
Be careful, gentlemen. It's going to get ugly.
Not to the top rope. Where the hell is she going?
Oh, un bourrin. Oh, oh putain, je pensais pas qu'elle allait s'échapper au dernier moment. Oh, vilaine. La vilaine.
Not what she was looking for.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
And she's back in the ring now.
Bon bah finalement, ça va se passer dans le ring.
Oh, the old European uppercut.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Oh, again.
Casser son beau visage. Voilà, tombé.
There's two. I gotta tell you, I thought she was done there.
Elbow elbow right to the back of the neck. Oh. She's looking relentless now.
She's capable of bursts of great activity. The key is sustaining the effort.
Cardio.
Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Attention, elle a du finish.
Wow, sequence.
And another reversal. Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Oh, clothesline. Quickly into the cover with the title on the line. 1, 2. What is keeping this competitor going?
Wow, I thought this was over. And Charlotte was able to get out of danger there.
Sure.
Lucky for her.
Oui. Ouais, ça passe. Oui.
And listen to this place.
Tombe avec triche. Oh, ça serait génial. Si on gagne avec ça. Allez. Avec des goûters. Attention. Oh, joli. DDT. Non. Oh, j'ai peur. Oh, j'ai peur, Quentin.
Charlotte turns it around. Nice move. Whoa, it's another reversal. Going after the neck area.
Guys, I don't know how much more of this she can take.
Allez, on s'énerve un peu.
Look at this.
Picking up speed. Rolls through.
The superstar becoming unglued.
Oh, chin-breaking uppercut.
Charlotte made her pay for her mistake there.
Ouh là 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 là.
When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
Putain, là, un spécial de finish. Putain, il faut vraiment que ça se termine. Hein. Allez, elle est tombée. Oh là là là. Jusqu'au bout, hein.
The champ to the top turnbuckle. From the top.
Tombé.
Piercing elbow.
Yes.
The champion retains.
Titre gardé. Défendu avec brio. Bon, c'est un peu dommage. J'aurais bien aimé que cette table casse. Après, il y a eu du contre. Hein.
She's taking care of business.
The Raw Women's Champion, the Queen.
And she gets the job done. Very impressive.
If this outcome becomes a pattern for Charlotte, her future's going to look very, very bleak.
I don't think that's going to be the case, Corey.
You don't get paid to think.
I'd like to think we just saw one of the greatest title matches in a very long time. I hope you enjoyed it, folks.
Alors, Red maintenant.
Hey, thanks for the assist out there. And by the way, now that I've officially got the part again, it's not too late for me to pull some strings and get you a role.
I think I'm cool with sitting this one out.
All right. Well, the door's open if I'm back for Rank and File 5. Although I heard R-Truth pitch the producers on making it an office drama with him as a star, and it's under strong consideration, so we'll see. Oh, by the way, I left tickets for my real parents again. No luck, though.
Still doing that, huh?
Yep. And who knows, maybe if they're not WWE fans, then they'll see me in the movie. Can't hurt.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, before you go out for your match, you mind signing my script?
Sure. May you always have a happy Ranksgiving.
See? It is catching on. Haha.
Continue l'histoire.
Can you believe they're all the way up to Rank and File 7 now?
No, I can't. I thought they would have stopped making them after your performance.
Wow. Didn't realize this was a roast.
No, it's just that you definitely had some interesting priorities earlier in your career. First, it was the movie. Then you were obsessed with getting your own action figure.
It was on the list since day one.
Yeah, which made you super jealous when I got one before you did. Remember this? Are you still a little bit jealous?
No.
Excellent.
Sure?
I think you're exaggerating how I reacted.
Really? Because that's not how I remember it. Check it out! My first action figure! Pretty cool, right?
Awesome. They really nailed the detail in your face.
You didn't even really look at it.
Yeah, well, you know what they say about action figures. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Literally no one says that. Wait, are you jealous because you don't have one yet?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, look, I get it. This was more your thing, but it's just an action figure.
It's more than that to me. Think of how you felt when I won a title in WWE before you did. It's like that, but 10 times worse.
Comparing titles to action figures might be a little extreme. But if it makes you feel any better, I'll wait and let you cross it off our list whenever you get one.
No, it's fine. Cross it off. You earned it.
I see you got your first action figure. We've had like 30 now, so it's kind of boring at this point.
Where's yours?
Oh, ils ont tous leurs
I think
figurines
he
sauf
didn't
moi,
get
putain.
Well, that's awkward. I think even like Tom Phillips got one.
He doesn't really deserve it.
Well, that's true. He's lucky even to be on the roster.
Elle a pas envie d'aller voir Bobby Lashley.
Sorry, we got sidetracked with a private conversation that had absolutely nothing to do with you. But since apparently you don't have an action figure, we like to give you ours.
Happy Rusev Day!
Do you think he heard what we said?
Who cares? He's a loser.
I heard he freaking jerks, and if I had an action figure of my own, I would team up with Red's action figure to kick your action figure stupid plastic butts.
Or even better, how about we take them down in real life?
Moi ça, ça me plaît bien ça.
Oh, yeah. I guess we could do that.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And from France, weighing in at 255 pounds, the Superstar. And from New York, the Raw Women's Champion, the Queen.
Listen to this crowd, guys. They're fired up for this one.
As well as they should be. This match has instant classic written all over it.
Happy Rusev Day, Cole.
You know Rusev Day is not a real holiday, right?
Blasphemy. And from Bulgaria, weighing in at 304 pounds, the Bulgarian Brute, Rusev!
Rusev Day is a real-life phenomenon, taking the world by storm.
It really is a holiday, Byron. It pops up on my calendar on my phone.
Okay, so no matter how you feel about this made-up holiday, what it has done is provide virtual jet fuel for the confidence of Rusev, who is more driven than we've ever seen him.
Corey, he just said it was made up.
Byron, when's your birthday?
August 20th.
Canceled. Rusev Day. You can keep denying all you want, Saxton, but the fact remains every day is Rusev Day. Ask Santa Claus. Ask the Easter Bunny. They all celebrate Rusev Day.
You dare bring up Santa Claus.
I just did it. Happy Lana Day.
And from Moscow, the ravishing Russian, Lana!
I heard Booker T might have learned a little variation of his spinneroonie from Lana.
I actually heard the same thing. I'm going to double check with my sources and get some verification on that.
Well, tell me you guys didn't just say that.
Lana, extremely beautiful, incredibly talented in the ring, has improved immensely during her time here in WWE. WWE superstars
public est derrière
for
Rusev.
a variety of reasons. Tonight, Red and Trey are squaring off with Rusev and Lana because of, well, action figures.
Well, from what I hear, Trey was throwing a tantrum because he didn't get an action figure and then was apparently offended when Rusev and Lana tried to graciously give him theirs.
Hey, I can relate to Trey. I mean, you guys have them, but when am I going to get my own action figure?
Never ever, because nobody wants that, Saxton.
On peut pas la frapper. Olé.
Set up for the leg sweep.
Nicely done.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Diving double axe handle.
He's been quickly taking control here.
Yeah, no question. He's firing on all cylinders.
Oh, knee to the face.
That's gonna hurt.
The mighty Rusev looking a bit surprised by this assault.
It's pretty obvious that by the way that Rusev applies the accolade, our true American hero is looking to do a lot more than win the match. Rusev wants to seriously injure his opponents, each and every one of them.
Wasn't expecting that.
He's fading, guys.
That corner is the only thing keeping him upright.
On a débloqué la capacité d'enlever les coins du ring. Ah, ça fait mal, hein. Puis ça fait encore plus mal quand ça nous arrive une deuxième fois. Frappe pas les dames.
When Monday Night Raw comes to your town, do us a favor. Make sure you show up to be a part of the longest running weekly episodic television show in history.
Up and down.
He's absorbed some damage already. Gut wrench suplex.
Making it look easy.
Head crank.
That now.
Lana is a cold, callous individual who looks to eviscerate anyone who interferes in her business or the business of her husband, the Bulgarian brute, Rusev.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Allez, on va tenter un petit travail en équipe.
In off the tag.
Ça passe. Ah. Duo iconique, trophée. Ça c'est parce que je fais un truc par équipe.
Lana's mind for sports entertainment is second to none. We've seen this throughout her tenure in WWE and her management of Rusev, and now as a competitor herself in the women's division.
Lana lives by the motto that when you're mentally strong, you're physically strong. Not that either of my broadcast colleagues would know anything about that.
Exactement. Catfight.
Lands face first.
Je peux taper aussi ou pas?
You know, there's just so much at stake for these teams in this match. A win in this one is absolutely huge. She's in full control now. She's taking charge here.
She's showing some great effort. We'll see if it lasts.
Simply said, this is going to be a great match.
C'est génial, il peut pas me taper, mais moi je peux le défoncer. Stunner. Oh, c'est excellent. Excellent.
This is not good. I don't think Rusev knows where he is.
Ouais, joli. Ah, elle est destructrice, Nikita, là.
Right between the eyes.
Bon, ça va revenir.
And now that one's counter.
That was impressive, Michael.
Uh-oh.
Plus de contre.
She scores big with the counter. Comes in off the tag. Suplex. Oh, this is dangerous right here. Oh my God. Moonsault.
Elle est tombée.
And he got a near fall out of it.
He's still in this.
What's this? Mixing up Gooch for the pin and the win!
Yes!
Oh là là, Lana, Lana, Lana. Hashtag je sers à rien.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
Et puis je peux pas la...
Up across the shoulders. What's next?
Cutter! That puts him in total control. Can Rusev stay in this
Ouais, voilà,
after
nickel.
that?
He's got him down. Is this it?
What a fool. He had him dead
J'ai
to
pas compris
rights.
là. Pourquoi le compte d'arbitre s'est arrêté? Il a pas pu se relever au bout de là. Je lui ai fait mon finish quand même.
Looking stunned. Looking rocked.
Gets the tag. It's Monday night, and that can only mean one thing. Welcome, everybody, to Raw.
Carefully measured knee drop.
That'll turn your lights out.
Lana's fading now.
Heading back up.
From the top. Oh, an elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Rolling elbow finds its mark.
Ouch. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
She's been on the offensive for a little while now.
She's able to turn it on at will.
Shoulders down. Is it enough? Lana with the easy kick out.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
Here she goes.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
Carefully measured knee drop. Wow, what a shot.
Going all the way up.
Look at this.
Knee drop.
Qu'est-ce qu'il fait, Rousseff?
Straight punch. She's got the shoulders down.
Quel Rousseff?
She might just be running on instinct at this point.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
Scoop slam. Things taking a turn for her now.
Ça revient.
Nice job by
Non,
Lana.
attention, Rousseff est relevé.
Saw that one coming.
C'est joli ça.
Heavy duty right hand.
Le pauvre Rousseff. J'ai de la chance, il contre pas. Hein.
This could be it. Cover for the win.
Bah voilà, on a été vengé même si notre ami Fred n'a pas sa figurine. Hein.
Here are your winners.
Looking dominant at times in the victory.
With these two working together, there's no telling how far they can go in their respective divisions.
Folks, we just saw one of the most exciting matches you'll see anywhere.
In all seriousness, even though it wasn't as important to me, it was pretty cool when not long after that you got your first action figure and crossed it off our list.
But the fact we had different priorities is partly what made this work, because let's be honest, if we'd been competing for the same things, I'm not sure we could have been friends. You were just always so driven to be the best.
Maybe, but it's not like I was only focused on individual goals. Like, what about when we went to SmackDown Live and I ended up teaming with someone who was a great influence and mentor to me? I'm talking about Mickyie James, of course! Stand up and take a bow, Mickyie, you deserve it. You fought hard, but it just wasn't your night.
Let's face it hasn't been your night in a long
Le
time.
Big Show. Première fois qu'on le
As
voit.
general manager of SmackDown Live, it's my job to present a cutting-edge product, which means constantly introducing new talent to keep our brand fresh and exciting. But we can't add new talent without making subtractions. So I'm sorry, Mickyie, but based on your recent performance, you can either announce your retirement, or unfortunately, I'll have to make that decision for you.
Wait, so you're basically forcing her out? She deserves better than that.
I understand where you're coming from, but like I said, this is bigger than one person. It's about protecting the brand.
There would be no brand without women like Mickyie James.
You know what? It's okay. It's okay. I've been doing this a long time, and maybe I've lost a step. Maybe it's just time to hang it up.
No, you can't just accept this. There has to be another way.
Well, there is one other option, but it would just be delaying the inevitable. Mickyie can continue competing on SmackDown Live, as long as she wins. But the very next match she loses is her last.
She'll do it.
I will?
All right. Good luck.
Look, I appreciate the support, but with my record as of late, I don't think I'll be sticking around too long.
Or maybe you will with me by your side.
What do you mean?
Big Show didn't say you had to win singles matches.
Are you sure you want to set aside your own goals to do this?
There's nothing I'd rather do than protect your legacy by sending you out on a winning streak. And one last title run. Win women's tag team championships with Mickyie James.
Welcome everyone to the most iconic talk show ever.
Les iconiques.
Iconic Talk
Avec leur,
with your hosts,
leur
the
ceinture.
Iconics. We just said iconic so many times.
You said it again. I think we just set a record.
Speaking of records, I want to remind everyone that we are now the longest running women's tag team champions ever from Australia.
They're also the only women's tag team champions from Australia.
Which brings us to my favorite segment of Iconic Talk.
It's time for Why Australia is Better.
This is the part of the show where we educate our audience on different aspects of Australian culture and explain
why Australia is better.
Okay, what do we have this week?
The great sport of cricket.
Which has nothing to do with filthy little insects.
No, it's actually a sport that is very popular in Australia.
Think of it like a way better version of your horrible, dull baseball.
To further educate you on this superior sport, let's go over the laws of cricket, shall we?
There are only 42 of them. Shouldn't take long.
Law 1. A cricket team consists of 11 players, including a captain.
That's a great law. One of my favorites. Now, law 2.
C'est bien, on va les interrompre.
Hey, what are these two doing out here? There were still 41 laws
Elles
to
viennent
go.
pour le titre.
I wanted to learn more about cricket.
I think you were the only one.
Law 2. The Iconics should never be allowed to have a talk show, as it'll put everyone watching to sleep.
That's not an actual law.
Yeah, don't listen to her.
Why are you two even out here?
It's very rude to interrupt someone's talk show. I recommend you go back and watch the segment we did on manners.
We're here because we want a tag team championship match.
so you two are a team now. What are you calling yourselves?
Red and grey?
Because
Oh, les
Mickie's so
garces.
old, get it?
Red et gris.
Hilarious. She
C'est parce qu'elle
really is
est
a fossil.
vétérante.
You've never even teamed before, so what makes you think you deserve a shot at our titles?
Maybe because 8 years ago in Calgary, I beat you in my very first match. And I've only
C'est
gotten
vrai,
better
elle a
since
raison de
then.
le rappeler.
Way better.
Oh, okay. So you're saying since a long time ago, I felt bad for my pathetic opponent and basically took the night off because I was freezing, that a decade later, when that pathetic opponent rears her ugly head with an elderly partner, they deserve a tag title opportunity? Makes sense?
That was sarcasm. The answer is no.
If you think that we need to prove ourselves as a team, then we'll do it right now in a non-title match. If we win, we get a championship match. And if you win my career.
That whole career-ending stipulation is enticing.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It would be nice to put her out to pasture.
We'll do it.
But only after we finish teaching everyone about cricket.
Law 3. Never interrupt the Iconics.
The Iconics
Oh, les
viciously
gars, avec
attack
leurs battes.
Red and Mickyie with those cricket bats.
And rightfully so, they violated Law 3. Red and Mickyie are going to be at a severe disadvantage going into this match with so much at stake.
If you're just joining us, this is a non-title match with the stipulation that if Red and Mickyie can defeat the Iconics, they earn a shot at their tag team
Alors en
titles.
incarnant Red,
If
gagner
the
avec un
Iconics
tombé
win,
ou une soumission.
Mickyie James' career will be
Putain, on est déjà
over.
bien,
And Red and Mickyie are clearly
bien
not
attaqués.
100% after that brutal
Dégueulasse.
attack by the Iconics.
Look, no one wants to see a pioneer like Mickyie James have her career come to an
Peut-être se
end. but
concentrer sur
it's
une
gonna happen
seule
sooner or later,
de
and I have a feeling it'll be sooner.
nos adversaires.
As
Ce
in
sera peut-être plus
tonight,
simple.
at the hands of the tag team champions.
On va empêcher de faire un
Rolling
tag.
elbow finds its mark. Ouch. Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Ooh, kick finds it.
She's forced onto the defensive now.
The good news is that if it gets too out of control, she has her partner she can tag in while she catches her breath in the corner.
Snap suplex. Mickyie continuing the punishing assault.
She's looking good now. We'll see if it lasts.
Set uppity. Leg sweep.
Nicely done.
Keep your eyes on this one.
All the way from the top rope.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, the
Oh là là, ça c'est
Cesaro
joué à
and
rien.
Sheamus.
T'inquiète pas sur
I
le
could be
tag.
here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold.
Needs incoming. A knee drop.
Ah, si on arrive à les
She's
battre.
losing some steam now.
She really needs to make a tag here, guys. There's no way she can continue like this and expect to win the match. There's just no way.
La chance.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's not looking good here.
The first thing she needs to do is somehow get out of that corner.
Aïe aïe aïe.
Oh, saw it coming. There's the cutter.
Cutter.
Looking to make a much-needed
No.
tag here. And if successful, we may be looking at a whole new match here. Here we go. She's almost there.
The tag looks to be inevitable at this point.
And gets the tag.
Looking to make the tag here.
A tag at this point can change the whole complexion of this match, Michael.
Oh, again! And look at this. Oh, the old whipper-snapper.
Caught her flush.
Man, I wonder if Peyton Royce can survive this.
It's obvious Billie Kay is feeling the pain that has been dealt out so far.
This is bad, guys. I don't even think she has enough power to get to her corner to make the tag.
Changement.
Big backdrop.
Strong kick. My goodness.
Ah, look at this. Spinning arm breaker. Straight punch.
Jarring. Look out.
From the top. Elbow drop.
Ah mais vise l'autre, bon Dieu. C'est dingue. On a pu rattraper un peu notre retard.
Look, Mickyie James is on the attack now. It looks like Mickyie James is setting a good pace now.
She's a live wire right now. Get out of her way. Oh, the Mick kick right on the money.
Uh-oh.
Oh, spiking DDT.
Tagged in.
Billie Kay showing such creativity.
Dangerous position here, guys.
Oh, no, no, no,
Back
no.
suplex.
Ça, ça fait mal.
Slam.
On va avoir le mur. Carne raid.
Now step up
Carne
into
tombé.
Gary. Right hand. Here's a cover.
Yes. Et ben on l'a notre match de championnat. Mais on est bien revenu. Hein.
Here are your winners.
Big win here in tag team action tonight.
When you put these two together, victory is really the only plausible outcome.
Wow. Just wow. I'm speechless. What an amazing match.
That was awesome! And considering our lack of experience together, I'd say we make a pretty good team.
I agree. I mean, you know what? I just want to say thank you for doing this. I could be sitting at home right now, but instead we have a chance to win the tag team championships. And even if my career does end, this is a heck of a way to go out.
Before you celebrate too much, we just found out your tag title match will be taking place on our home turf.
That's right, in our great country, in front of our fans at Super Showdown.
It doesn't matter. We'll beat you anywhere.
Oh, you should also know it's going to be an Australian rules tag match, which are the most iconic rules.
What does that even mean?
It means it'll be no disqualification, tornado tag.
Or Willy Willy tag, as we say down under.
Hey Mickyie, you should pack an extra week of clothes. You know, so you can go on holiday in Australia after we end your career.
We'll call our grandparents
C'est vraiment
and
deux
see if
pistes,
they
hein.
know of any good senior resorts.
Ah, on a reçu un SMS. Le Big Show, je respecte ce que tu essaies de faire pour Mickyie, je ne pense pas que ça marchera, mais c'est un beau geste. Sympa le manager d'Euro.
Welcome to another edition of Women Who Fight, where we have breaking news. Ooh. The new team of Red and Mickyie James will get a tag team championship opportunity at Super Showdown.
You neglected to mention it will be an Australian rules tag match in front of the Iconics' home crowd. I think all of that adds up to this being Mickyie James's final match.
You know, as our resident WWE expert, I have to mention that Ric Flair faced a similar career-ending stipulation years ago, and he went on to win quite a few matches before Shawn Michaels eventually retired him at WrestleMania. I think this situation could motivate Mickyie James to go on a similar winning streak.
Ric Flair and Mickyie James are two completely different people in two completely different eras. Besides, Flair was competing in singles matches, not as part of a team, which means Mickey's career is not only in her own hands, but also Red's. That's a lot of pressure.
Well, if anyone can handle that kind of pressure, it's Red. She's been a champion everywhere she's gone, and her win-loss record is one of the best we've ever seen. Not to mention, Mickyie James is a hero of hers. I mean, the last thing Red wants to do is let her down.
But that win-loss record you mentioned is from singles matches. Red's never been part of a team. Meanwhile, the Iconics have been teaming for years. They grew up together.
Okay. Can we at least agree that it was a good thing that Red and Mickyie interrupted the Iconics' rules of cricket?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I was kind of interested to learn more about it. Seems like a cool sport.
Seriously?
You know, maybe we should start talking about cricket on the show. Would probably get about as much time as MMA does.
Here we go again. All right, fine. I'll wrap this up by saying I firmly believe we'll see new tag team champions coming out of Super Showdown, and more importantly, Mickyie James will go on to fight another day.
Sorry, can you repeat all that? I was reading about cricket.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Championship from New York, the Queen.
Remember, guys, the title is on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
They're on their feet for Mickyie.
From Richmond, Virginia, Mickyie James.
Seeing Mickyie James make her way to the ring, it's amazing that over the course of her career, she's never lost that love of competition or her infectious, peppy attitude for even a second.
Mickey's still chasing titles and enjoying the adoration of the WWE Universe.
Like all the in-ring greats, she has that never-say-die spirit that just can't be held down.
Les championnes par équipe. On a enfin notre opportunité pour piquer le titre.
The champ comes into his title defense incredibly confident, Corey.
And with good reason, Cole. When you're the champ, you don't have to worry about winning. You just have to make sure you don't lose. That is the champion's advantage.
There you see what it's all about. Tag team gold. You have to believe the Iconics have a major advantage here tonight at Super Showdown, competing in front of their home country fans in an Australian
Tornado,
rules
tag team sert tout le monde est sur le ring.
And don't forget, Red and Mickyie have the added pressure of Mickie's career being on the line. If they lose, this chapter of Mickie's life is officially over.
That's all true, but we shouldn't ignore the fact that Red has added Women's Tag Team Championships with Mickyie James to her list. And she has a very successful track record when it comes to achieving her goals.
Je suis derrière.
Billy Kay showing such creativity. Oh, the arm's trapped.
On a slam.
Peyton Royce was able to get out of the way there.
Oh, nice deep arm drag.
Alors que je surveille quand même Peyton et Mickyie, pour l'instant j'ai l'impression que c'est Peyton qui a l'avantage sur Mickyie. Puis alors l'autre elle va aller la rejoindre.
Leg drop. Challenger's a little worse for wear now. And it looks like this one's going out to the floor.
La question si je suis pas en train de confondre entre les deux là. Billy, d'accord, je suis pas sûr. Bravo Fred.
Kick. Oh, again. Here she goes, back in the ring now.
L'arbitre allait s'interposer cette andouille. Oh là 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 là, et elle a pris une batte. Putain.
Missile drop kick finds its mark.
She's gaining momentum here, guys.
She's definitely energized, but she better make sure she saves something for later.
Here she goes.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when Peyton Royce walks out wearing that iconic t-shirt, you can hear an audible groan from the crowd.
I haven't noticed, but I'm sure they're just jealous, Cole. The fact of the matter is, when you look and perform like Peyton Royce does, you should absolutely have a high opinion of yourself.
And again, yet another counter. Back suplex.
Billy Kay's on the attack now.
The challenger eating up some damage. Oh, what a right!
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Knee strike.
C'est fait ensuite.
Peyton Royce got her there.
Oh, what a forearm. This could be huge. Beautiful suplex. Red goes for the Irish whip, but gets sent into the corner instead.
And now here come the Iconics, pouring it on in front of their home crowd.
This does not look good for Red and Mickyie, and by extension, Mickie's career.
Qu'est-ce qu'ils vont faire?
What are the Iconics doing?
Oh, I think it's time for a game of
Ah
cricket.
putain, ils reviennent avec leur arme de la mort.
Red and Mickyie have other plans.
This is a bit of revenge for what took place before their match on SmackDown Live.
And since Australian rules is no disqualification, it's perfectly legal.
Gagné. Par tomber aux soumissions,
Mickyie
peu
James is
importe.
on the attack now. Harsh impact.
She's really relying on that object a lot now.
And I can't say that I blame her.
That's twice now, Byron.
Yeah, she really knows how to handle that, huh?
Oh, nasty impact.
Boom, what impact. Ooh. Ooh, what impact.
Oh, nasty impact.
The champ has been taken to their limit.
That's over at this point.
Mickyie James with a mick kick. Back in. Here's the pin, title on the line.
Here we go.
1, 2. Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
The size of this girl's heart is...
And it's Mickyie James making a move. Uh-oh.
The title might change hands.
And Mickyie James might have just covered by the challenger.
Wow, she turned that one around.
Not yet. Ooh, what impact.
Oh, c'est bien bouffé, hein.
Super kick.
Peyton Royce got her there. Proving tough to catch.
Allez, spécial.
Not again. One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
She's slowing down here, guys.
Ah, il y a une des deux qui est dehors.
Neckbreaker.
Oh là là, comment j'ai sauvé Mickyie, qui me le rend avec un coup de coude, merci.
With some attitude.
Voilà, c'est moi qui suis au carreau maintenant.
Textbook vertical suplex.
Je surveille la jauge de Mickyie là. C'est pas bon hein.
She's got some fight left in her.
It's going to take more than that to keep her down.
Oh, flying forearm, that'll turn your lights out.
Ils sont en train de revenir hein, les gars. Attention, on a 2 contre 1. C'est pas bon du tout. Allez, ça passe. Allez, vite. Ah bah alors l'IA de la mort, elle n'a pas bougé d'un iota. Dans l'édition 2019, elle était un peu plus agressive. Hein. Dès qu'il y avait un tombé, ça se ruait vers nous. Alors on va pas s'en plaindre. Grâce à ça, nous sommes les nouvelles championnes tag team. Et Mickyie prolonge sa carrière un petit peu dans le temps.
And that's how Mickyie James went from being a hero and mentor of mine to more than that. She was now my tag team partner and, more importantly, my friend.
Oh, that's nice. But aren't you skipping over a pretty important part?
How about we move on? Don't you want to talk about when you were on the cover of WWE 2K25?
I do. But hang on a second. Earlier, you put me on blast for having some trivial goals. So now it's my turn to call you out for a time when you let the list steer you down a questionable path. This is a night to remember our careers, good and bad.
Fine. If you want to talk about it so much, then you tell the story.
Okay. After they became tag team champions, it turned everything around for Mickyie. She even ended up earning a SmackDown Live Women's Championship opportunity against Kairi Sane.
Alors, disputer le match de Mickyie contre Kairi Sane ou passer le match et continuer l'histoire. On a envie de le faire.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Here comes Mickyie James.
Un petit pirate. Oh oh.
carrying the title in a treasure chest. You think Buddy Rogers or Bruno Sammartino would ever do something like that?
Well, they didn't have a treasure chest, did they, Corey? Corey, are you like a lot of the people I've seen on social media today who are ready to write the champion off here tonight?
Well, popular opinion is certainly going against the champion for some reason tonight, but no, I'm not ready to say that this is the night she loses the gold. In fact, I expect big things from her here tonight.
Introducing the challenger, from Richmond, Virginia, Mickyie James! And introducing the champion, from Yamaguchi, Japan, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Kairi Sane!
La championne.
This is for the Women's Championship. Sold out here. Everyone's standing in anticipation to see who truly is the best superstar in the women's division. Ever since Mickyie James teamed with Red and won the tag team title, she's been riding an unexpected wave of success to avoid retirement. Tonight, she has the opportunity to continue her winning streak and become SmackDown Live Women's Champion if she can defeat Kairi Sane.
I know I've said it before, but I think tonight is the night Mickie's luck expires, especially without her partner Red to bail her out of any tough situations.
Well, if tonight is truly the end of the line for Mickyie, it has been one heck of a final run.
Into the collar and elbow tie-up. Only one competitor comes out ahead here.
In full control. Controlling the tempo. Oh!
Oh! Again! Look, Mickyie James is on the attack now.
Controlling the tempo.
Harsh impact.
Working for control. Kairi Sane has been called the Pirate Princess and is the name she's truly earned. Before stepping in the ring, she actually competed in yacht races.
Look, I'll give you the princess part. Sane definitely became royalty when she won the Mae Young Classic. But just because she sails doesn't make Kairi a pirate. She seems way too nice to swashbuckle, quite frankly.
This is a tough spot to find yourself in, that's for sure.
Targeting the back. Very effective. Really just laying it in. Sane has her up.
Ooh, nice Alabama slam. Ooh-wee.
A striking blow. Not looking good right now.
Nice monkey flip. All the way to the top. Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
Sur les genoux.
Drop kick. Oh, right in the back. The champ getting put to the test here.
She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
Ce que je voulais faire.
Off the top rope.
Ah, j'avoue, j'adore Kairi Sane. Surtout, j'adore sa descente du coude. Attention. Frayeur. Grosse frayeur hein, sur les tombées dans cette édition 2020, putain. J'aimais bien les timings d'édition 2019.
Mickyie James seizing the moment that time.
Oh, a flying forearm on the mark.
Ah, look at this. Talk
about dismantling your opponent.
Going to the top, high risk.
Oh my gosh, what a dive!
C'est le tombé.
Cover!
She came here to fight, not lay down.
Solid contact from Mickyie James.
Pourquoi ils font bout là?
Spinning arm breaker. Some hard offense landing on the champ.
She needs to turn the tide here.
Neck breaker.
Mickyie James setting a frenetic pace.
Yeah, I love the effort here, but she'd better hope she can sustain it.
Look, Mickyie James is on the attack now.
Oh, she turns it around.
Oh, le spire. Qu'est-ce qu'il va faire?
Corey debated the validity of Kairi Sane's nickname, but I'm walking the plank for the pot. Whoa!
Wow. Putain, ce Superman punch.
So much on the line here
Je me suis
tonight.
relevé, hein, sinon elle m'aurait
Pride,
fait sa descente du
respect,
coude.
glory, and of course the coveted championship.
And it's reversed.
Paying for that mistake.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Wendy Richter, Trish Stratus, Sherry Martel, Lita. So many great Hall of Famers help make the Women's Championship the prestigious prize it is today.
Walking the plank. Kairi Sane, full speed ahead.
Man,
a bad place to be for the challenger.
She's not rising to the occasion right now.
This is going to be
Sane about to launch into orbit.
Oh là là, je me suis relevé in extremis. C'est rare, hein, surtout les descentes du coude ou les trucs en haut de la troisième corde pour les esquiver. Allez.
simple but effective DDT. We could have a new champion. I don't know. Sane can recover.
Nouvelle championne.
Unbelievable streak continues. Mickyie James is now one half of the tag team champions and your new SmackDown Live
Nouvelle
Women's
championne.
Champion.
I don't think I've
Championne du
ever seen
monde
anything
et championne par
quite like
équipe.
this.
Somehow, Mickyie
Ah,
continues
peut-être
to
que le
defy
Big Show
the
va plus
odds. It's
vouloir
like
la
every time she's backed into a corner,
faire arrêter
she
sa carrière
somehow
maintenant.
finds a new way to escape. Congratulations, Mickyie. You earned every bit of this.
I feel like you've been a little off lately. You're moody, quick to lash out, overly judgmental about my decisions.
It all sounds like typical me.
Maybe those weren't the best examples, but I've known you long enough to realize when something's bothering you.
Well, to be honest, I'm kind of getting impatient. I mean, teaming with Mickyie has been fun, but I never thought it would last this long, and I definitely didn't see her singles title run happening. Now I'm basically waiting for someone to beat her so I can go after the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. I've been dying to cross that off.
Some might say you're a bit too focused on the list.
Who's some? Are you some?
Look, if you want my advice, I see two ways for you to get what you want. But the first option wouldn't be very honorable.
What do you mean?
If you and Mickyie were to somehow lose your tag titles, then Mickyie would be forced to retire and vacate her women's title, leaving you free to pursue it. Option number two, the more straight-up way of doing things, would be for you to tell Mickyie exactly how you feel and challenge her to a match for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, potentially crossing that off the list.
Que des choix de merde.
But if you beat her, you'd also lose the tag titles and worse, end the career of your idol/friend.
I don't really love either option.
This business forces you to make some tough decisions. But at least you're not choosing between competing in a tag title match or saving your mangled ear like Mick Foley once had to do.
No, but if losing my ear was option 3, I'd think I'd take it.
The alternative is just waiting around for something to happen, and who knows how long that could take.
You're right. I guess I should...
Perdre volontairement le titre en équipe et mettre Mickyie James à la retraite, ou défier Mickyie en solo et risquer de la mettre à la retraite et de perdre le titre par équipe. Il y a quand même une version qui est plus honorable, hein, défier Mickyie.
Hey, Mickyie. I need to talk to you about something. It's kind of personal, sorry.
We'll catch up later. What's going on? Is everything okay?
Yeah, well, not really. It's just lately... I'll just come out and say it. I want your title. And I know what that means for you and for us, but I don't think I can sit back any longer.
You know what? I was waiting for this moment.
You were?
Look, I know who you are, what you're made of, what got you here. You're driven to be the very best. And I knew that being tag team champions would only satisfy you for so long.
So you don't hate me?
No, I get it. I actually respect you for your honesty. I can think of a couple other ways this could have gone down.
Comme la
But
première
if I
solution.
beat you, it's all over.
If it's going to come to an end, and it will, sooner rather than later, I want you to be the one that does it. Besides, none of this would have even happened if it wasn't for you. But with all that said, I've come too far to just roll over. If you face me for my title, you better be ready for a fight.
You know me. I wouldn't want it any other way.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
You know, when you think headline, a pay-per-view, who do you think of? This woman right here, Mickyie James.
Introducing the challenger from New York, the Queen. And introducing the champion from Richmond, Virginia, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Mickyie James.
We're about to see which woman rules the landscape around here.
Months ago, Red essentially resuscitated her idol Mickyie James' career. Tonight, after issuing her an open and honest challenge, she may now cause it to come to a sudden conclusion.
If you ask me, Red's being extremely
C'est triste, mais je pense que j'ai pris quand même la meilleure décision des deux. Forcer à la perdre le titre par équipe pour...
You may feel that way, but from all accounts, Mickyie James was completely fine with how Red approached her regarding this match. She even said if she was going to lose her title and her career, she'd want it to be to Red.
Well, I for one will...
Oh, look out! Neckbreaker!
Puis au moins pendant un court instant, je vais être champion par équipe.
She's flipped the switch
Et
and the
champion du
light
monde.
is on.
Uh-oh. High angle belly to back suplex. This one's about the women's championship, and nothing means more to these women than that title. Oh, again! Big kick right to the gut.
4. On est déjà à 5.
Reversal! What a counter!
And she's back in the ring now.
Jawbreaker!
Call the dentist.
Boom, what a kick.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Elbow drop.
Piercing. Rolling neck snap. Changes her fortune there. Oh, step up enziguri. There she goes. Elbow drop from the apron.
Qu'est-ce que j'aimerais prendre une chaise et lui taper dessus.
The championship.
On va regarder quand même les règles d'engagement. Ah, il y a des disqualifications.
Oh my God, what an elbow. What a clothesline. Ouch. The challenger's looking shaken. She can withstand the punishment though. She got out of the way there. Her evasion techniques are on point. 6. Look out. 7. Elbow drop. Teeing off.
2. One of these two will be walking out here as champion, while the other will be left
j'ai
to
pas
pick
compris
up the
pourquoi elle a
pieces.
pas été collée contre la table.
She returns the favor there.
5. Wendy Richter, Trish Stratus, Sherry Martel, Lita. So many great Hall of Famers help make the Women's Championship the prestigious prize it is today.
Allez, on y retourne. Alors attention, hein, rien n'est gagné jusqu'à ce que la table casse, parce qu'on l'a vu lors de notre combat précédent. Jusqu'au dernier moment, elle peut s'extirper. Yes. On l'a remis dans le ring.
Mickyie James appears to be on her last legs.
I'm sorry.
Red hits the
Ah, il avait fait son
Is this
mythique.
the end for Mickyie James?
It's all over. Red is your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion. And as a result, Mickyie James' historic career has come to an end.
Red ended Mickey's career with her own move. What a true friend.
I think it was actually a sign of respect to do it that way.
Yeah, it was almost like a tribute. You know, it would have been a good tribute, continuing to defend the tag championship and not ending your idol's career.
Ah, il lui donne.
You deserve this moment.
A nice gesture from our new champion, Red, giving Mickyie James a chance to say goodbye to the WWE Universe.
And no matter how I feel about Red right now, I do want to say thank you to Mickyie James. You will be missed. Thank you, Mickyie.
Fin de notre chapitre. Alors Fred a atteint un nouveau niveau de prestige, Living Legend. Nikita c'est pareil. Et bien un chapitre assez sympa et puis un bel hommage à Mickyie James.